Bring that ugly mug back. There it is.
Oh, there he is.
All right, everybody.
Wow.
After technical
Accomplished.
problems, I think we can edit that.
Oh, can't edit that.
But here we are with Mark of Wood 7.
John, you're like freezing up.
You're bad.
I'm sorry, Mark. I promise it's not you. It's us.
It's all right. It's all right.
We have something every
Yeah.
damn week. Every week, something.
Carry on, guys.
Just like that audio, that should not have happened. Why? I haven't touched any of the settings, and why is it jacking around now?
Zoom likes to screw things up all the time.
It's insane. So let's talk about your videos, man. I do have Low Life queued up if you want to watch some of that.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's see what we can get here. Of course, just like you said, we don't want to get banned from Facebook, so we can only play about 30 seconds because we keep getting Facebook strikes on everything. So, all right, we'll go into Low Life by Widow 7.
You can call me a deadbeat closer, complete failure. While looking in the mirror, I just find living the low life. Good for nothing. Tell me I'm overrated. While looking in the mirror, I just find living the low life.
Good stuff, man. That's so heavy. So, like I was saying, my wife was able to catch you guys at Rocklahoma. She actually was one of the photographers out there, and she was texting me. She's like, dude, you've got to check out Widow 7. These guys are awesome.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, you definitely made some fans just from the Rocklahoma showing. So I can only imagine being at Incarceration, Louder Than Life, and all the other ones that you've definitely increased your fan base, thousands this year.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Now, and that video, Low Life, was filmed at one of the festivals, yeah?
Yep. Welcome to Rockville.
Good stuff. Awesome. I've still yet to make it to Welcome to Rockville. I've been, that's one of them, and Incarceration. We were this close to going to Ink one time, but still haven't made it.
Ink is so, I love that festival. Like, of course, this was our first time on it, and I don't know, it was just amazing. The overall vibe, like the energy, like all the bands, everybody was super nice. Like, everybody was out, like, just having fun, just having a good time. It was, I don't know, even my producer, like, he came because he lives in Ohio, and he was like, man, the vibe here is just so good. And I was like, I know.
That's
really
awesome.
Cool.
That's awesome.
That
Is that a David Wimmer? Do you know? Or do you know who puts that festival on? Do you know who puts that festival on? Is that David Wimmer?
Danny Wimmer, yeah.
Oh, Danny Wimmer. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He's been doing an excellent job. He's really been doing some good stuff. And yeah, I think I know what you're talking about, because I think that's how Rocklahoma used to be. And that's what we all got addicted to, was just everybody's your friend. And you don't meet a stranger at Rocklahoma. I mean, if you stumble into somebody's campground, they put a beer in your hand and, introduce themselves. So I totally get what you're saying, man.
Yeah. That was my experience at Rocklahoma. I loved Rocklahoma. That was probably like the craziest crowd we've gotten at a festival. Like, people were going nuts there. I was in awe. We did a meet and greet afterwards, and I I was the only one who walked out, and I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting 200 people to run up to me.
Nice. Terrible thing to
It
have.
was really cool.
Well,
It was on my birthday too.
nice.
September
That's
2nd.
cool.
Yeah.
You did your homework.
Dang.
Hey, it's my anniversary day, so I, you know,
Yeah, you did. I'm
hold on.
impressed, man.
That
I was gonna
makes
say, and
sense.
he was wigged out because I knew his real name, and you know his fucking birthday.
Right.
What is it, FBI or something?
Right.
Hey, we do our research. We try to do our homework before we do our interviews. So what's next on the horizon for you guys?
I know we have a show in Michigan. I can't pronounce the name. It's like something. I know it's Lansing. It's in that area, Lansing, Michigan, with a band called The Virtues, Heartsick, and then us, and then an opener, and that show sold out, which is cool. Other than that, we got another show around Iowa, and then after that, we're going to Nashville to record.
Oh, sweet. Nashville's the place to be. That's the new Los Angeles.
Right.
Yeah. So I've heard.
Yeah.
And the going to record, is that stuff that you guys already have in the works, or do you half and half? Like you're going to write more stuff and record, or you got everything ready and you're just ready to record now?
So normally, like, we generally go in with an idea of what we're going to do, like a general vibe. And I think with this one, we're just like, we're working with some really awesome people. Like, one of the guys we're working with, his name is Andrew Bayless, and he's a Jelly Rolls producer.
Oh, sweet.
Wow.
And yeah. So I think we're just gonna go in and start writing together and like come up with some fresh ideas and see what we make of it.
That's going to turn out awesome.
Yeah. Jelly Roll is huge right now. Just
He's
exploding.
He's killing
So
it,
that-
man. He's killing it.
that
Yeah.
show that you have coming up on January 6th. Is that the one you were talking about and you're recording after that? Or do you have anything else lined up for next year so far?
The only thing that I know of is the January 6th show that we have lined up for next year, and then we have another show lined up, but it's one of those things where I can't talk about until it's announced.
Makes sense. I just didn't know if you guys had like tour or something going on, or if you're just wanting to start the year off strong.
We right now, I think we're looking at touring. We're looking into doing all that. We're still a very, very much a new band, so it's like we're doing a lot of this stuff on our own. Like, we're still looking for agencies and stuff. So we will see, to be continued, but I think we have some cool stuff in mind. A lot of people have been reaching out from a lot of different places asking us to come play. So we will definitely be touring this year.
Yeah, and I mean, you guys are very clearly doing an insane job just by yourselves. So
That's what I was thinking.
that's awesome.
Those are no weak festivals that you just got off of.
Oh yeah. Well, I will say, like, Danny Hayes, Danny Wimmer, the whole DWP team, those guys help us out a lot during that, because I don't know, those guys Danny Hayes is like a mentor to us, and he's really been helping us like kind of find who we are as a band.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of the thank you goes to them, but we do work hard. We do.
It shows. It really shows.
Yeah, like I said, when my wife saw you guys, she's like, "These guys are absolutely exploding up here." She is. You've got to check them out. So she was, And that was while you guys were still on. It wasn't oh well, that was a good show, let me text my husband. She was like, oh my God, right now in the moment, these guys are freaking fire.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
So for everybody
That's
that's
really
out there,
awesome. Well, tell your wife I said thank you.
I will.
she's listening.
Oh, is she?
Nice.
Is
Thanks, wife.
there a one-stop shop for anybody to go find all your stuff, music, merch, downloads, however all that works now?
So right now we are in the middle of finding somebody to help us with our online store. We have an idea of who we want to go with, but until we announce that online store, just reach out to the band directly. Like, find us on social media, add us. We'll make sure we get your order. We'll send it out personally. We send it out. We do a lot of this stuff in-house. Like, a lot of our shirts are made in-house. The designs, like, we'll get it to you.
Outstanding.
Go find them on Facebook under just Widow 7. I think it says the band or music if you go to search them that way.
Widow 7 official.
There you go.
There you go. Something that I found frustrating was every time I tried to Google it, it went to Windows 7. I was like, really? Motherfucker. So be cautious, put band.
Right. Right.
It's still doing that?
Yeah. It's like, did you mean? No, I freaking didn't.
Hell, at this rate, you guys are going to be bigger than Windows 7, so you're not going to have to worry about that.
Hey, man, that's the goal.
Hell yeah.
I love it. So, do you guys have any previous releases? Like, how long have you guys been together? And do you have another album and an EP?
We've been together going on. It's actually been 2 years now.
Oh,
2
wow.
years.
Okay,
2 years
you
this
are
month.
new. You are new.
Yeah. Pretty much everything is up. Is all the songs that we've released. We might have something in the chamber for later on down the road, like already ready to go, but we're still. That song is a very personal song, so I want to release that one.
Okay,
correctly.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah, I was gonna say, have you seen your songwriting and everything progress through the years? But you're so new, you don't know yet. So that's awesome.
Yeah, we do not know. I will say though, like, it with as these songs come out, like, there is like a jump like between like what we were releasing last year to or 2 years ago to what we're releasing now.
Right.
Because I've found my voice more. Like, I don't know, I've learned how to navigate my voice a lot more, and I think everybody else is comfortable like with what Widow 7's sound is.
Awesome. Speaking of your voice, it's absolutely amazing. It really is. Very powerful.
Thank you.
Next Howard Jones.
He's good.
Hey man, that's a good comparison. That guy is an amazing singer. I guess, like, I will say that, like, I used to practice a lot of Kill Switch Engage songs when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Howard Jones is definitely a good person to go after.
Yeah. They're another person I get compared to a lot is LaJean Witherspoon from Seven Dust.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I can see that.
Yep.
I just met him for the first time a couple weeks ago.
How was he? Are they as nice as everybody says they are? That's all I've ever gotten.
Absolutely,
They're just
100%.
absolute wonderful people.
Like, they are so nice that, like, instantly you feel like, I don't know, you feel at home around them. You feel like it's like family members. Like, that's how nice they are. Like, Clint, he let me come on the bus. LJ, like, instantly, the minute he met me, he introduced himself. He was like, "You look familiar," and it took everything in me to not be like, "Dad."
And you should have. That would have been hilarious.
That'd be a story.
Oh man, I wanted to so bad just to be funny, but I was like, no, I'm just meeting this guy. Like, I don't want to.
I'm gonna ruin the vibe right now, dude. That
Right.
would have been hilarious.
But the next time you run into him, you need to bring that story up because he'll probably get a kick out of it too.
He'd probably be like, "You should
Yeah.
have said that.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
that would have been awesome."
Yeah, that's what a lot of people say. Like, a lot of people who know him that I know, they're like, "Man, you should have said that. He would have gotten a kick out of it."
Yeah.
Another band who is like extremely nice like that, that we've had the pleasure of meeting, Shinedown.
Ooh.
Shinedown
Super nice guys.
Yeah, there's some of the nicest people that I've ever met. Zach Myers actually came and watched our set for at Rocklahoma.
Oh, no shit.
I was like,
That's awesome.
yeah, I had no idea that he was even back there. Our videographer was like, "Dude, Zach Myers is back there." And like after I get off stage, I'm like, "What? I missed him? What?"
Oh my gosh, that's really fucking cool.
It's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, have you seen them do the Smith and Myers thing?
I haven't seen it live, but I follow him, so I've seen him. Yeah, I've seen it.
We've seen them do that twice, and I'm telling you, if you're expecting Shinedown, you're not gonna get Shinedown, because Shinedown is, their production is so big and over the top and just in your face, and he doesn't really talk a lot, but when it's just those two out there acoustically, they banter off of each other, and it is hilarious, some of the shit that they say, and their personalities just freaking come out, and it is hilarious. That's most of the show, is just them joking back and forth and talking to the crowd, and I mean, Brent's always been good with addressing the crowd, but when it's him and Zach together on the Smith and Myers, it is just, it's probably 3/4 of the show is them just taking requests from the crowd or talking to the crowd or doing something. So definitely go and check it out if you're a Shinedown fan and really want to kind of see their personalities. Smith and Myers is going to be something you'd want to see.
Yeah, definitely. One thing I will I say about bands like that size, like the Shinedown, Seven Dust, even Papa Roach. I met Jacoby, and he same kind of energy, same kind of energy.
Nice.
Yeah. One thing that I will say about those guys is that's the way I aspire to treat people, treat younger bands. Like, if I get to that level, that's how I want to treat younger bands, because you see guys like that, if you don't know them, you don't know what you're getting. Like, for those kind of guys, like at that level, to come up to the band that nobody knows and it's like, "Hey, my name is Jacoby, Lejean, Zach." Those guys, they're awesome. Like, I don't know. There's something really cool about it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. And 20 years ago, that wasn't the case. You do see that a lot. And I even heard Jelly Roll's about the same way. It's very, very humble, because, where he's come from and where he's at now. And so I don't think the public would let a rock band get too far if they were just assholes like they used to be. And truly, they used to be just assholes, and they would say whatever they wanted, and it's like, what What? You don't like it? Just get out of here. So
Right, you already paid for my ticket, so
yeah, exactly. But it's definitely changed over the last few years, and that's good to see, good to hear that Jacoby's the same way, because he was kind of on the fringe of, yeah, he could be an asshole, I'm sure. Yeah, because he was getting popular around 20 years ago. So yeah, I think he was on that little coattail of that, but thank God he fell the other direction.
Yeah, no, he's a really cool dude. I saw him multiple times throughout the night, and he always came up and talked to me and was like, I need to see your band live. Like, I really want to.
Wait,
think we lost your audio,
Yeah,
Mark.
lost the audio, Mark. Can you hear? Oh, connected. Okay.
there we go.
All right.
Nope.
Oh.
It's just teasing us now.
I know.
Hey, where'd you
but
get that
no.
Kaiser shirt?
Kaiser Guitars.
Fucking asshole. See, you wouldn't make it as a rock star.
I'm even like, check out this shirt. I opened up the jacket and everything for it. Come on now. I got this shirt from Ronald Ramsey from Among the Missing.
Awesome. Do you have any audio? Can you hear us, Mark?
Yep, we're back. We're back.
Oh, okay, cool,
Yep,
cool,
we're
cool,
back.
cool. Ah, good stuff. Good stuff.
It wouldn't be a show
Yeah,
if we
sorry
didn't have
about that.
problems.
Yeah.
This is what we live for. We wouldn't even know how to fill up the time if shit like that didn't happen. Seriously.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, thank you so much for coming on. And like I said, you guys have gotten so much traction this year. I can't wait to see what happens next year. Keep your foot to the floor, man, because you guys are doing some good stuff. And hopefully we'll see you out there in the festival scene next year.
Yeah. Hopefully, man. Like, we're waiting to get the word. They give us the word. We're out there, man.
Good stuff. Good stuff. And definitely check them out on their Facebook. It is not Windows 7, Widow 7 official. So check them out there, send them a message, buy some merch.
Please.
Keep these guys on the road.
Mark, if there's anything you need from us, we're always here. Let us know if you ever want to come back and join us. Maybe we'll have less problems. Doubtful.
You're right.
But we're always here.
Nah,
You're
it's
like
okay,
family
man.
to
I'd
us.
love to come back.
Yeah,
Oh,
new
yeah.
album. Let us know. We want to
Yeah,
be the first on top
definitely.
of that.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll like once we get our game plan, oh yeah, we're definitely gonna be shooting it. You guys will know.
Thank
You guys will know before we announce it.
That's awesome. That's
There
awesome.
we
Yeah, it's gonna
go.
be awesome.
Love to hear that. Well, thank you, Mark. Really appreciate it. And keep up the good work, man. You guys are killing it.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. We'll do.
All right. Have you a good one.
All right. Have a good one, man.
All right.
Take
See
care,
you
Mark.
later.
So we did have the other interview popped in about 5 minutes after 7. And
Wow.
so they stayed in the waiting room and now they've hung up. So
Oh,
Well, you
of
should have just brought him in,
course.
bro.
I should have just brought him in to talk to Mark.
I just realized I'm missing my right arm.
Huh?
I'm
Good
missing my
stuff.
right arm.
No, I see it.
No, that's my left. My right arm's missing.
Goober.
I lean back and get comfortable, and I'm like, oh, there it is. It's back.
So yeah, hopefully he's going to call back in and realized that that he was supposed to be scheduled at 7:30. That's kind of why I hated to push that a little too fast at the end. I'm just like, oh gosh, it's 7:32 and the other guy should be calling. But
Right. Yeah.
oh, here he is. Here he is.
Okay, I was about to say, I guess we'll see. That's good news.
Well, he's on one screen, not at the other one. That's weird.
Yeah.
Huh. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
What up?
Hey, what's going on? How are you?
Good, dude. How are you?
I'm doing good. My name is Randy, and I'm from Oklahoma City.
Hi, Randy.
And I'm Ashton. I'm also from Oklahoma City.
And
What's up, bro?
all right, the empty chair will be back here in just a second. But where are you out of?
I'm out of Tampa.
Tampa. All right.
Oh yeah.
I just survived that hurricane.
You
Oh,
know,
God.
dude, it was like tracking to hit my area up until like the day before, and then it ended up just saying south of us. So like, it really wasn't terrible. Thank God. I thought we were really in for it, and it turned out like good. So I was like, thank God. But you know, a bunch
Good
of other places got hammered out pretty bad. But thank God we were okay.
Right.
Here.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that's great news.
That really is. That really is. So we're talking with Weapons of Anew out of Tampa. And John is back.
Hey, sorry, my puppy was scratching the floor. He wanted his food.
All good, dude.
Of course.
He wanted his food.
I can hear the sound. I was like, oh, he needs his food down.
Oh my
Those
gosh.
little things in life that you got to tend to.
No, it's very true.
So
Your
what all
dogs
do you
are
guys
little.
what all do you guys have going on? I mean, we want to know everything about you, what you've got out there, how we can get merch, what's the new release, brag on yourself. Let's do it.
Oh, it's nothing much, man. We just put out a new single called Break the Ties of the upcoming Art of War album, which I think we're working on the release date for like early, like first quarter of next year. It's been out for a couple of weeks, and the response has been pretty awesome so far. So, you know, things are going good. We're working on trying to get, you know, some shows and stuff together so we could go out and bring the new sound to the people, because we haven't really been around the people in quite some time with COVID and everything, and then relocating. It's been, you know, tough going for bands, I think, in general. You know what I mean? Considering they canceled a bunch of stuff, you know, over the past couple of years. So it's just kind of like everybody's kind of getting back in the swing of things. So I'm hoping by early next year we're going to be out there rocking and rolling. I mean, unless they call me tonight and tell me something different, obviously.
That's terrible.
You never know anymore.
That's
Yeah,
terrible.
you know, at the drop of a hat, dude. At the drop of a hat.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
all right,
every time.
yeah. Hey, it's 10 o'clock at night. Hey, you want to go out in a week?
Right.
Sure.
A week, that's generous.
Yeah, I know. I know. I think our first tour, dude, with Alder Bridge, it was like, dude, I got the call out like, it was like Christmas Eve or the day after Christmas. It was like, yeah, you want to go on tour with Alder Bridge? And it was like our first tour on the first record and stuff. And like, we were still recording the damn thing. And they were like, yeah, you want to go out with Alder Bridge? And I'm like, yeah, that sounds really cool. And they're like, yeah, it leaves in like 8 days. And I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta buy a van.
Yeah, we gotta get some stuff
Right.
together. But once we do all that, yeah, but we're ready. We're ready to go right now, man. It's not a problem.
Oh shit. So you guys were originally in New Jersey. How did you end up in Florida?
I got tired of this. No, me and Freddie were talking about it for a couple of years, and you know, the timing just worked out where it just kind of seemed like the right thing to do at the right time, and we're just like, you know what, let's go for it. So I've been down here, but probably a good part of like 18 months or something like that, and
Okay.
I'm telling you, my old bones enjoy it so much. My knees, I have the happiest knees now since I moved down. You know?
You understand why people go to retire, huh?
Dude, I mean, I'm
Right.
telling you, I'm working towards early retirement, but we'll see. You know what I mean? Day at a time. But yeah, it's freaking great down here, dude. The wealth of talent is tremendous, and the scene is popping. And everywhere we go, like everybody's super nice, and like, it's weird. I'm from New York, and everybody's always they got the New York face up there. You know what I mean? No one says hi.
Right.
So for like the first like 3 months or so being down here, I go into like places to like whatever, like the grocery store, and people are like smiling and good morning and how are you today? And it was weird. I thought like people were messing with me.
Yeah,
So,
right.
like people aren't naturally this nice. Like, what do you want from me? And like it took me a little while to get used to like, people being nice. It's weird. It's a weird thing to say, like a conversation to have, but it was just like, oh, okay, cool. Like people are nice in the United States, like outside of New York. You know what I mean?
Right.
Wow.
Since you brought up Freddie moments ago, I want to, from all of us to him, wish him a happy late birthday. It was just a couple weeks ago.
I'm sure he'll see this, but I'll definitely relay the message. Absolutely, 100%. That's not a problem.
Especially since he was breaking up during that whole message. I think we need a clear message to be sent.
I got you. I got you covered.
I'm just going to keep my mouth shut the rest of the show.
Yeah, it's been kind of buggy tonight. It's like signals going in and out all night so
You
far.
guys are coming pretty clear on my end. It's good.
Good.
I haven't had a problem on my end yet.
If John gets into a stare down with you, it's probably not him. He probably froze again. He
No
actually
problem.
did that. I was like, what is he doing? Why is he
Staring
looking
into my
at us
soul.
like that?
He's looking through me.
Right.
And then we realized when he started talking and his mouth wasn't moving, I realized something. I was like, oh, it froze. Okay.
Every week, something.
Technology is supposed to make life easier, but unfortunately, sometimes it's just not the case. It's sometimes more of a frustration.
It really is. It really is. We totally lost audio with the band we were interviewing right before you. And how long were we on? 10 minutes?
Yeah, we went in on 10 minutes.
Yeah, no audio at all. And we're like, oh shit. I mean, we could hear each other, but nothing was coming over Facebook or anything like that. It's like, oh, that is just absolutely great.
Right. Interesting conversations when the stream's down, though.
Yeah.
That's the best part.
So.
Reno, what's the one-stop shop place for everybody to find all your merchandise or your songs, music? Where would they go?
And I mean, we got the Facebook, the Instagram, everything Weapons of Anew. We have a Twitter, Weapons of Anew. It's actually weapons_of_Anew. We have our website, weaponsofanew.com. It's all one brand, and we recently started a TikTok, but we haven't really posted anything on that yet, so I'll keep you posted.
Awesome.
I know that we're working on some new designs and stuff for like the art for the new single, so I'm not sure exactly 100% what's up there right now. It's probably like still like Sick Boy merch and stuff like that left over. I don't think we our shipment in yet, but there's definitely some stuff available. A lot of hoodies from when we were up north. A lot of hoodies where we some like Scullies and stuff like that, little like bracelets and stuff, all kinds of neat little knickknacks. But we're gonna re-up soon and start putting out the new stuff.
Killer.
But yeah, buy our t-shirts, buy our hoodies. The hoodies come in like 4 different colors. The writing is very nice. They're great. We have like 4 different t-shirt designs. Buy our stuff. Weapons of Anew. Advertise it. Tell your friends to buy our stuff. Buy it.
I love it.
High quality stuff.
Well, how about a little bit of your video of Break the Ties?
Oh man,
Do you want to see some of that?
Although I may have seen it once or twice. If you want to run it out a little bit,
Yeah,
we can do it.
You may be sick of it by now, but I'm not. Okay.
I hope the people aren't sick of it. Go to the YouTube and run it out. Run it out. We need all the support. Stream us on Spotify. We're everywhere. We're Apple Music. It's a worldwide conglomerate, dude. We're trying to do all the things that bands do. You know what I mean?
Good stuff. All right, here we go. Break the ties.
There's nowhere to hide. Yeah, I think it's time that we fly away, fade into the sun, break the ties that bind, and just fade on, fade into the sun. So let's just take the money.
Awesome. Didn't want to play too much of it because we tend to get Facebook strikes really easily. So
Really?
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. If we
You have
sneeze, someone's gonna claim it.
You have the band's permission to play the video, dude. You're good. Whoever's out there, the internet police or the Facebook police, like it's okay.
Hey, Randy, switch the stream back.
Oh shit. Thank you.
Come on now.
Come on now.
We were doing so good.
It's better than audio.
I get excited.
Well, there.
There we are, back live.
But yeah, it never fails. There is what is it? TBS in Argentina. What the?
No, ESPN. I thought.
Oh yes, maybe it is ESPN. Something
Stupid
out of Argentina. Copyright flags us for every show that we do. I'm like, what in the world? And then I dispute it, and they drop it. It's like, is this like something that they're doing? I don't understand what that is.
It sounds like it's programmed into their back end or something. It's just like mention anything Argentina related. I mean, I don't really know how many bands you guys interview from Argentina like that, but
none.
Now that we've said Argentina about 30 times,
we're done.
Things are gonna get
That's what we
taken
need to
down.
do.
it's coming down. It's over. The whole,
Yep.
the whole
We need to
thing
get
is
a
over.
band from Argentina. That's what they're telling me.
All right. Do some research.
That's hilarious.
I'll
Yeah.
make a mental note for myself, just like for future reference if I'm doing other podcasts. Like, be mindful, or else we'll get the snip. You know.
Argentina. Don't mention
Yep.
Argentina.
6 more times.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, and it's really weird because it'll break it down and it'll give me like a screenshot. It'll be a section 2.4 through 2.20 and then 5.2 through, and it was like, we're not even playing music at that time. I mean, what are you flagging?
No, dude. It might be that awesome Poison. Is that a Poison poster in the back behind you, Sergeant Sleep?
It is.
Big Brother's watching, dude. Like, you know how like when you talk around your phone and then you go on Facebook and it's like, oh, fucking this thing or that thing. It's like, yeah, dude, they're everywhere.
Oh yeah. Oh
You start getting the ads for that wonderful whatever.
Oh, there's plenty of whatever, dude.
Yeah.
So what's next up for you guys? Shows upcoming, tours.
I would love to tell you that yes, we're chock full of shows right now, but you know we're kind of bringing in some new people to kind of help with sort out all the kinks and the kind of streamline the whole machine. You know what I mean? So we can kind of get things up and rolling. So I'm thinking honestly, like aside from some one-offs, if I get lucky enough to play rock and roll this year, it'll be a blessing. But I'm thinking probably like early 23. I'm thinking like there should be, fingers crossed, like an announcement for something, put something together, maybe some regional stuff and things like that. You know what I mean? And we're new to the area, so I'd like to, and I think we, some of us share the sentiment, like they kind of work the area for a little while and enjoy the sunshine before, you have to go to Dakota in February and you're like, man, we should just play shows in Florida because it's warm there.
There's a
400
beach and stuff.
400
There's an alligator out there. What the hell?
Dude, as long as that frozen, dude, like it's all good. Yeah, I'm thinking like we may have a couple like, one or two Z's like here and there, but I think probably the bulk of stuff is going to start to roll out early next year. I'm excited, you know what I mean? We're toying with the idea of putting out another single this year, but we may just wait till like January, after the holidays and stuff like that, and then get the new year hard and stuff like that. So we'll see. We juggle a lot of ideas around, and whatever the best course of action is, I think we'll take. So we see. I mean, we just put up a break, maybe like a month or so ago. It's probably been out like a month now.
Yeah.
I think, so I think it's still got some legs, but you never.
Yeah. Right on that for a while.
Yeah. At least another 4 weeks, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, whenever you're ready, just make sure that you let us know about it, and don't be afraid to come back on and get on the show with us again and promote it, because we would love to have you.
Absolutely. I'm all about shameless plug here, dude. I'm gonna get a t-shirt that says shameless plug here. Buy our merch.
That's right.
If you have one of those shirts, I'll definitely buy it just for that shameless plug.
Right.
With just that and then our logo, and they'll be like, what is that logo? I'll be like, just shameless plug, dude. Just reverse image search it. It'll come right up. Branding.
Brought to you by Argentina.
Oh,
damn it. We're done.
That's
Over.
like the 15th. That's like
Shut
the 15th
down.
Oh Lord. Yeah, I've yet to figure out what the heck they're doing, but yeah, I think you're right. There's some sort of algorithm that's catching something, and it's flagging every single thing that we do. It's just like, what is going on? And it's like the legitimate ones I get.
How many legitimate ones could there actually be, though?
Well, when the record company is flagging it or what have you, and I dispute it, and I'm like, hey, if you watch it, you can see the band is right there with us. So, and they're like, oh, okay, cool.
Here, hold on, dude. Hold on. Weapons of Anew approves this whole entire thing.
There we go. We're good. Play that whole playlist.
Hold on, dude. That's shirt. So shameless plug here, the logo, and then the back of the shirt. 100%.
Love it. I absolutely love it.
The win-win.
I'm down with it. I'd wear it.
Let's get like one of your most insane.
This isn't a merch selling, but I mean, we could try. You know what I mean? We're.
Oh yeah.
What's one of your craziest road stories from while you were on tour?
I can't tell you those.
God dang it!
I have to plead the fifth. I have to plead the fifth. Let's just say Weapons of Anew has a great time bringing traveling rock and roll across the United States of America, and we never disappoint, whether it's before, during, after the show.
We only let one band off the hook with that question before, and that's because their daughter was sitting in the room with them while they were doing the show.
Well, I mean, all kinds of crazy stuff happens. It doesn't even have to be like the craziest thing. Like, dude, I probably spent $2,000 in spare bus tires on the last tour, dude. Like that's crazy. Considering
That is pretty crazy.
In the budget, it was like every second day, it was like, oh shit, tire. Oh shit, tire. Like Walmart just had my card on file, dude. Came home, my bank statement, and I'm like, oh man, Walmart just kicked the fuck out of me on this one. I mean, dude, we have a good time, you know what I mean? It's rock and roll, you know what I mean? And that's
and you wondered how he got so good at shamelessly plugging his merch.
Shameless plug here. Right there.
It's fucking tires.
Right,
Dude.
someone's got to pay for the damn tires.
Dude, you know, and draw the short straw. It's like, yeah, it's my turn. I got you. All right. I mean, dude, we have a good time. You know, we're all about the people. You know what I mean? I mean, we're old school. You know what I mean? So it's about, you know, getting off the stage sweaty, wiping yourself down with the towel and hitting that merch table until, you know, they kick us out of the club. You know what I mean? In between the other bands, during the other bands, like, you know,
we don't care. We're all about the people. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. I think that makes us, different. It's like, you don't have to pay $50 to stand online to take a picture with me, dude. Like I'm a regular dude. You know what I mean? I'm a regular dude that likes to play bass in a rock and roll band, and like that's a wonderful thing. I get to share that with people on planet Earth. Like you experience some joy from us doing that, even if you've never heard of us, because 90% of the time no one has ever heard of us. And at the end, they're like, "Oh my God, you're the dude, and you guys were this and that." And it's like, "Fuck yeah, man!" You know what I mean? Like, I hope that made you forget about the problems you have in your life for 45 minutes. You know what I mean? And that inspires you to be a better human being and play an instrument, which I don't recommend. I recommend you go to college to be a rocket scientist or like a fucking lawyer or a doctor. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, music is a beautiful thing. I love it. I love it very much. You know what I mean? And it's allowed me to meet people and go places that I never would have been or gone or done, like, outside of doing what I normally do in my daily life. You know what I mean? So it's really is a blessing. You know what I mean? Like, who would have thought sitting in your room and practicing the bass for 20 hours a day as a teenager and 20-year-old and playing a million shows from here to fucking Timbuktu, like, would get you to do these things. You know what I mean? Like, I grew up watching, like, my favorite fucking VHS tape was Live Shit, Binge and Purge, dude. And I would watch the fuck out of that Metallica fucking box set, VHS tapes, and be like, that's what I want to do when I grow up. You know what I mean? Like that's it. And like, we're blessed to be able to, do it and God willing, continue to do it. You know what I mean? It's awesome. It's totally fucking awesome.
Absolutely. Love to hear the passion that you have just for the music and how happy you are with your decisions and all of the bus tires that you've had to buy.
Dude, I mean, you get to go, out on the road with your fucking family for weeks at a time. You know what I mean? And like, that's an unbreakable bond, dude. You know what I mean? It's awesome. It's awesome.
Absolutely.
You never get closer with another human being than driving down a snowy Wisconsin road at 2 a.m, where those street signs are labeled by letters and all there are is cows. It's a priceless moment. I'm like, dude, does that fucking sign say W? And he's like, yeah, I think it does. I'm like, turn on W? I don't know. There's cows. It's negative 30 degrees outside. Like, this is great. Are we going to crash? Are we going to fall asleep while we drive? Is the guy that's driving going to stay awake while I try to take a nap?
I think there's a hotel on X Street.
Yeah, dude.
If we could just make it to X.
Dude, there was a fucking X Street, and I'm like, maybe this is one. I don't know.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I was surprised too. And I'm so good at night with these old, window pane peepers here. So hard to see when it's snowing. You're squinting and you're like, hopefully this is the right one.
Right.
It's a crapshoot. You're rolling the dice. GPS. You're rolling the dice.
Didn't we pass that cow already?
Oh, dude, that was a different cow. That was a different cow.
He was facing the other direction.
Absolutely, he was.
Oh my gosh, where did we go?
Right.
You made a hard left, dude, and that's what it's all about. Sometimes you make a hard left.
We're on X Street. What the
Seems
fuck?
to happen though on a regular basis for us.
Yeah.
Second cow.
Oh man.
Randy, I don't have any more substantial notes at this point.
You sure?
Right.
Check the second page.
Oh wait.
With the second
I
page.
do have one thing that I want to say. WeaponsofAnew.com, buy their merch.
Oh, you, sir.
Got him.
I like it. I definitely like it.
I love it. Well, thank you, Reno, so much.
Dude, my pleasure, dude. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
No problem. And definitely hit us up when you guys get that new recording or whatever you guys do, touring dates, just whatever. As soon as you guys start having some good action, just let us know and come back on and we'll put it out on the internet again.
Well, it's all good action right now. Break the Ties is out. Art of War is coming. Everybody get excited and go to every one of our social media platforms. Click on the link tree and buy the merchandise because Reno is hungry and so are some of the other guys. Buy our merch. Stream our stuff. Weapons of Anew. It's global. It's bigger than the global pandemic of COVID-19. We're overtaking COVID-19.
Hell yeah.
I love it. All right. Well, thank you, Reno.
No problem, man. It's my pleasure, guys. Thank you so much for having me.
You have a wonderful evening.
You too, bro.
All right. Bye-bye.
Randy, you want to try to play some of that music to take us out?
Yeah. Get this.
I don't think he was ready for that abrupt of an ending.
Oh.